Welcome back to AutoZone, the place where we break down the latest cars, future concepts, and everything in between. Today we're diving into something that has been stirring a lot of curiosity and online discussion, the 2026 Nissan Altima SUV. Now before we get started, it's important to say this right up front, Nissan has not officially confirmed an Altima SUV as of now, but industry chatter, concept renderings, and shifting market trends make this idea incredibly interesting. So in this video, we're talking about what the 2026 Nissan Altima SUV could look like, what it could offer, and why it might make sense for Nissan's future. The Altima nameplate has been around for decades and has built a strong reputation as a comfortable, reliable, and affordable mid-size sedan. But the automotive world is changing fast, and SUVs and crossovers continue to dominate global sales. Sedans are slowly stepping out of the spotlight, while buyers want higher ride heights, flexible cargo space, and all-weather confidence. If Nissan were to transform the Altima into an SUV or crossover-inspired model, it could be a strategic move to keep the Altima name alive in a market that's clearly evolving. Imagine the 2026 Nissan Altima SUV as a sleek, mid-size crossover sitting somewhere between the Nissan Rogue and the Murano. It wouldn't be boxy or overly rugged, but instead lean toward a sporty, urban-friendly design. The front would likely feature Nissan's latest interpretation of the V-Motion grille, slimmer LED headlights, and a sharper, more aggressive fascia compared to the sedan. Expect daytime running lights that wrap into the fenders, giving it a modern and premium look that appeals to younger buyers as well as longtime Nissan fans. From the side, the Altima SUV would probably have a gently sloping roofline, blacked-out pillars, and sculpted body lines that hint at motion even when standing still. Large alloy wheels, likely ranging from 18 to 20 inches depending on the trim, would give it a confident stance. Around the back, full-width LED tail lights could be a standout feature, paired with a clean tailgate design and subtle chrome or gloss black accents. The overall design would aim to balance practicality with style, making it equally suitable for daily commuting and weekend getaways. Step inside, and this is where the Altima SUV could really shine. Nissan has been stepping up its interior game lately, and a 2026 model would almost certainly reflect that progress. Picture a clean, horizontal dashboard layout with soft touch materials, contrast stitching, and metallic accents that elevate the cabin feel. A large central touch screen, possibly 12.3 inches or larger, would dominate the center stack, running Nissan's latest infotainment system with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The digital instrument cluster would be fully customizable, allowing drivers to switch between navigation, driving data, and safety information with ease. Ambient lighting could be available on higher trims, adding a touch of sophistication during nighttime drives. Seating would be designed for comfort first, with Nissan's zero-gravity seats making an appearance to reduce fatigue on long trips. Rear passengers would enjoy generous legroom and headroom, and the elevated ride height would make entry and exit easier compared to the traditional Altima sedan. Cargo space is one of the biggest reasons people choose SUVs, and the Altima SUV would need to deliver here. With the rear seats up, it could offer enough room for groceries, backpacks, or a stroller. Fold those seats down, and you'd likely have a flat load floor capable of handling bikes, luggage, or even small furniture. This flexibility would make the Altima SUV appealing to young families, outdoor enthusiasts, and anyone who wants more practicality without stepping into a full-size SUV. When it comes to powertrain options, the 2026 Nissan Altima SUV could offer a mix of efficiency and performance. A turbocharged 4-cylinder engine would be a strong candidate, delivering a balance of power and fuel economy suitable for everyday driving. Nissan could also introduce a hybrid variant, especially as electrification becomes increasingly important. A hybrid Altima SUV would attract buyers looking to save on fuel while still enjoying the benefits of a crossover. All-wheel drive would likely be available, if not standard on higher trims, giving drivers extra confidence in rain, snow, or light off-road conditions. The driving experience would focus on smoothness and comfort rather than hardcore performance, but a sportier trim with tighter suspension tuning and paddle shifters could be offered for those who want a bit more engagement behind the wheel. Safety would be a major selling point, as Nissan continues to expand its advanced driver assistance systems. The 2026 Altima SUV would almost certainly come standard with Nissan Safety Shield 360, including automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, lane departure warning, and high beam assist. Higher trims could add adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go functionality, lane centering assist, and a 360-degree camera system to make parking in tight spaces a breeze. One of the most interesting aspects of a potential Altima SUV is where it would fit in Nissan's lineup. It could act as a bridge between the Rogue and Murano, offering a more stylish alternative to the Rogue while being more affordable and efficient than the Murano. This positioning could make it extremely attractive in a crowded midsize SUV market, especially if Nissan prices it competitively. Speaking of pricing, while nothing is official, a starting price in the mid to high 20,000 range would make sense for the base model, with higher trims pushing into the mid 30,000s. This would place it right in the heart of the market, competing with vehicles like the Toyota RAV4, Honda CR-V, Hyundai Tucson, and Ford Escape. If Nissan can combine the Altima's legacy of comfort and reliability with modern SUV practicality, it could be a very compelling package. At the end of the day, the idea of a 2026 Nissan Altima SUV represents more than just a new model. It reflects how automakers are rethinking their most iconic nameplates to stay relevant in a rapidly changing industry. Whether this vehicle becomes a reality or remains a concept, it shows how much potential the Altima name still holds. That's it for today's deep dive here on AutoZone. If you enjoyed this speculative look at the 2026 Nissan Altima SUV, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments what you think. Would you buy an Altima SUV if Nissan made one? Or do you think the Altima should stay a sedan? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.